Hello everyone, welcome to your Babypedia channel. I'm Ms.Shweta Vishnu, a certified birth professional and the business head of Babypedia. So, what is this channel all about? Babypedia is a one-stop destination addressing all your concerns, starting from trying to conceive your baby throughout your pregnancy, addressing all the newborn and breastfeeding issues, discussing more about activities for toddlers, and also addressing issues right until your baby is about 3 years old. So stay tuned for more updates and videos from this channel. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please make sure you click onto the subscribe button and also click onto the notification button so that you will be notified every time when we upload the videos. So stay tuned. If you are a breastfeeding mom and you're facing a little bit of discomfort in your breastfeeding journey, then this video is a savior for you because we are going to talk all about what is a deep latch. Most often, breastfeeding is a very seamless journey because it is a natural instinct of a mother towards a child. But sometimes this journey can become a little uneasy or little discomfortable because you might not be able to align your baby perfectly to your breast, and that's when all the issues arises. One among it is deep latch. So what is a deep latch? A deep latch is when your baby is perfectly aligned to your breast and you do not feel any discomfort and you thoroughly enjoy the journey. Let me explain it more clearly with the breast model. For a breastfeeding journey, you must definitely know that your baby doesn't feed just on the nipple. Instead, they feed on the breast. So, the dark portion around your nipple is known as the areola. While breastfeeding your baby, always ensure that their lips are flanged open so that they do not feed only on the nipple. Instead, they have to feed on your breast, which means they must cover almost most of your areola, if not for the entire areola. So, how to ensure that your baby's lips are flanged open? Let me share a few tips and tricks to make sure that your baby's lips are flanged open every single time you feed them. One such tip is try to tickle their nose with the tip of your nipple. This will make the babies open their mouth wide open. And now is the chance for you to insert your breast inside the baby's mouth. So always make sure that you land your breast on the lower lip and try to squeeze it a little bit inwards so that the baby lands over the areola. This will make sure that their lips are wide open and they breastfeed well. Breastfeeding is supposed to feel like a small tugging or a pulling sensation, but it is not supposed to be a painful journey. If you're feeling a pinching or a painful sensation, that means your baby is suffering from a poor latch. Always ensure that your baby's latch is corrected and your seating position is also corrected. In order to attain a deep latch, let me explain it better with the baby and the breast model. So the first step would be to tickle the nose of your baby or tug their chin so that they open their mouth wide open. Once their lips are flanged wide open, now is your chance to insert the breast into the baby's mouth. If you aren't able to insert your breast, or if you feel your breast is too heavy to be inserted into your baby's mouth, try to compress your breast in a C position or in a U position, whichever is comfortable for you and your baby, and try to insert them inside their mouth. Always ensure that while feeding your baby, their nose shouldn't be cramped or hugged into the breast. Instead, there has to be a little bit of breathing space for your baby. If you're feeling a little painful or a pinching sensation while feeding the baby, make sure to immediately unlatch the baby from your breast and then relatch the baby again. Now, how to unlatch the baby from your breast? Pulling your breast right away from your baby's latch might be even more painful. So, always make sure that you release the latch first and then pull the baby away from your breast. So, how to release the suction from your baby's latch? You insert a little finger of yours to between the baby's feeding and between your baby's mouth and your breast. Now there is a suction created or a grab created. Now it is the time to slightly and slowly pull off the breast away from the baby and try to relatch again so that you do not feel any pain or pinching sensation. Positioning the baby correctly also ensures a deep latch from the baby. So what are the tips to position yourself or position your baby towards you? First, always ensure that you are seated comfortably. The mother should be well rested and the back should be well rested so that they do not suffer from a slouching or they do not suffer from a back pain, because breastfeeding is a continuous journey and it is not just a one-stop purpose. So always ensure that you're seated well or you're rested well. Next comes the position of the baby. Always ensure that your baby is facing towards the tummy of the mother and not towards the ceiling. It becomes very impossible for the baby to turn towards the breast when they are facing above. So always ensure that the babies are facing towards their mother and they are also well rested on a pillow or a feeding pillow. Now ensure that you support the head of the baby so they are aligned properly towards your breast. The baby's ears and the shoulders should be aligned in a straight line and the baby has to be facing towards the mother so that they latch very perfectly. The important point is the mother shouldn't come to the baby for feeding. Instead, the baby has to be brought to the breast of the mother for the feeding so that the mother is rested well and also the baby is positioned well for the feeding factor. If you feel that you have latched your baby really well and you have also positioned the baby really well, but you're feeling painful or a pinching sensation while breastfeeding, then it is time to realign your positions. You might try a different or various kinds of positions to feed your baby. Mostly the cross-cradle position might be handy because you can adjust the position of the baby and you can also compress your breast or also you can position the breast accordingly so that this might be less painful than any other positions. It is up to the comfort of the mother to choose their own comfortable positions so that the breastfeeding journey is an absolute bliss. So if you're still feeling painful or you're not able to attain deep latch or not able to position the baby properly, it is time to consult a lactation consultant in helping you with the breastfeeding journey, because WHO or the World Health Organization has recommended compulsory breastfeeding until the baby is about 6 months of its age. And I sincerely hope that I have addressed your issue of how to attain a deep latch or how to position your baby. Stay tuned for more videos and subscribe to the Babypedia channel so that you will be updated with your weekly updates. Thank you.